Hi there, in this example battle we'll take a look at the Tier 8 German tech tree destroyer Gustav Julius Maerker. Let's start with a quick view of the equipment settings and captain skills selected for this battle. As for the matchmaking, as you can see here there are only 2 destroyers on each side, but we are coming in top tier for this matchmaking. Now one point to note is this alternative heavy destroyer line in the German tech tree behave more like cruisers than destroyers. They're not capping destroyers. Now that doesn't mean you cannot cap, but you don't want to be rushing in to try to cap early on. So my first thought is try to position myself so I can get an early spotting view over the D cap for my team. If I do manage to spot the enemy destroyer in the D cap, then hopefully the friendly ships that are here with me on this side of the map can chip him with some damage, and let's start to remove that guy from the board. So I'm going to take a course close to the cap without actually entering it, but heading towards the head point of that large island ahead of myself now. Now the enemy destroyers can outspot me, so what I'm looking for initially is to see if I am actually detected. So the enemy Kagero has been spotted by the A cap, so if there is a destroyer at D cap it's going to be the Farragut. Nothing so far, but the Farragut could be just around this headland or even have taken a route down the 9 line to come in between those 2 large islands into D. Now I'm not going to try to cap right now, but let's see if I can test this AP on the Maerker as I turn away around the headland. So North Carolina spots me because I fired, but as I turn around here I become undetected, so I don't think the Farragut is coming in through that gap. So I'm going to turn around here and see if I can have another probe at the cap, see if I can actually get in there and start to cap for my team. Blimey, what was that? Did the Fiji not spot me before launching the torps? Okay, I'm still not spotted, and ships do like to have a start position very tight to that large island, so I'm actually going to enter the cap and see if I can launch some preemptive torps down that line and perhaps catch someone unawares. As always though, I'm going to orientate myself so that I'm stern in to any possible torpedoes launched at me in the gap. Let me just reverse up a bit so that I can achieve that. I want to keep my guns ready on that gap as well, just in case the Farragut does emerge through there. Okay, let's correct myself then, having already said that the Mercury is not ideal for early capping. Looks like I'm going to achieve that. Lots of friendlies here to support, but it looks like the enemy is more pushing towards C, so I'm going to make my way across there and see if I can find something to shoot at. And at last, almost 5 minutes into the game, and I've just managed to get my first damage. We're behind on points, having lost a battleship already, but we do have 3 of the caps. Hey Fiji, watch where you're going, boy. Okay, Icarus is already in sea. Let's go and help him versus that Harlem there. Looks like Harlem is backing off for the moment though, so should be able to hold on to sea comfortably enough. We have decent cover at the B cap and also enough ships providing fire over D cap to defend that, so we look in a good position right now. I wonder how long the smoke from Icarus has left to last at the moment. Not too long, I imagine. I'm going to come in shallow to C cap, have a look, see if there's something for me to shoot at, but I want to give myself the opportunity to kite away if necessary. Well, hello Trento, let's see what these AP guns can do against a light cruiser.
Generator started. Torpedo.
There you go, 2 citadels, question asked and answered. Those torpedoes are going to miss me, so let's see what the AP can do against North Carolina. Confirmation of the question asked about Trento first though. And there you go, same answer. Maerker's AP is very effective against light cruisers showing you a broadside. I'm going to get some preemptive torps away on the North Carolina and then continue to chip away with the AP. $7,000 damage in 2 volleys, I'll take that. Now, I've been broadside on in the smoke for a while now, which is not a good idea, so I need to start thinking about doing an Axel Foley. Okay, it's time to get the heck out of here. And let's see how those torps... They're looking good at the moment, the torps, but I'm going to continue to spin away and... I see the Harlem coming in now. Let's see if I can get some test of the AP on her. Before shooting though, let's get some torps downrange. The torpedoes have done a job on North Carolina then. That's the second ship I've managed to sink. Let's see what we can do now against Harlem. But bear in mind, can outgun me, so I need to be careful. Okay, I'm going to take cover behind this little island. Oh, just got a slap there. And I'm happy to repair that because I'm just about behind the island now.
Problem solved, sir.
So this little sequence is a good example, by the way. For the Maerker, you really need to build for survivability because it seems like every single shell that hits it knocks something out. So there are some torps coming at the King George V, and actually has taken King George V down. Now, the enemy Kagero is still over by A, so that's the Farragut. Let's go and see if I can't do something about discouraging the Farragut from flipping the cap. So I'm using my anti-air to help the two guys sat there in smoke, and you know, typical for the Maerker, I'm shooting down nothing. Let's see if I can spot what's occurring in decap now then. We're still ahead on points just, and about to become evens on the caps, but the enemy's catching up through sinking our ships. Okay, it's two of the beggars, Farragut and Perth, but I'm capable of hurting both of those. I think I might smoke up though. One down and one to go. Alright, and looks like here comes the New Mexico as well, so I need to take care of Perth pretty quickly. Let's switch to torps to try to gauge New Mexico's speed. Alright, Perth is visible again, so let's deal with that first of all. Someone else took the kill, but in the end that doesn't matter as long as we are sinking their ships. And now I'm leaving some welcome torpedoes for the New Mexico. Let's see if I can get some shots in as well. Torpedoes are looking good, which is just as well because I'm only taking about 1,000 damage per volley at the moment. Do I hear you say switch to high explosive instead? The response to that? Don't. Just don't. Not in the Maerker. Okay, that's saved decap, so we have a 2-cap advantage now. We're just about 400 points ahead, and we have a 1-ship advantage. Now we have a last spotted of the enemy Nagato there in E9, so I would expect it to be emerging from behind those islands in a moment. Let's see if we can get some torpedoes away on her. Losing the B cap at the moment, so I imagine that's the enemy Kagero. Hopefully Hipper can take care of that. Okay, here comes the enemy Nagato, so let's get some torps away on her. Here we go. And oh, who put that island there? I need to get off there quick and get around the island because Nagato's going to be inside my spotting range soon. Looks like the Nagato is not a complete muppet. He's managed to change course and speed. He's going to avoid those torpedoes. And I'm spotted now. I don't have enough ship HP left to mess about here, so let's drop some smoke and get the heck out of here.
Smoke generator started.
I'm undetected now, but hopefully Nagato's not going to be expecting some more torps to be coming down range, so let's get some away and see if we can catch her out this time.
Smoke screen set.
So let's get torps away. You can see that we have our Trento, and Fiji's just gone down, and Hipper available to take care of the enemy King George and the Kagero for the B cap. Second rack of torps, away you go. Let's get the third rack of torps away, and the first set has managed to hit, so that's brought up the Confederate achievement. That's good for me. all of the torps are going to miss now, but I'm hidden behind the smoke so I can get some shots in on the Nagato. Oh, North Carolina's managed to chunk a piece of damage out of him, and I managed to finally sink him, and there comes the Kraken. Okay, the enemy CV's dropped a fighter over me, so I'm permanently spotted now, and I only have 1,000 health to play with. Not ideal. Now, while I was focused on Nagato, Hipper and Trento have managed to get sunk, so we're a ship down now, even on caps, but we're still ahead on points. Now, if this fighter would just go away, perhaps I can just kite away to the edge of the map and concentrate on survival. Wow, that was close. Our Enterprise has managed to slap the King George. I've got some hopeful torpedoes away. Can my AP manage to finish him off? There's some more torps incoming from the Enterprise. Could that be enough to do the King George? It looks like he's healing. Oh, not quite enough. Come on, one more. Let's get there. Alright, North Carolina manages to finish off the King George, but I've got bigger problems now, the Harlem. That's not good. Just have to hope that North Carolina can carry us over the line now. I need to be carried in this game. Okay, we've got 3 minutes left with a ship down, and if we can keep resetting C, then at least we'll be maintaining that points lead. But where is the Kagero? Okay, let's go and take a look at what the North Carolina's up to, because I don't see much fire incoming to try and prevent the flip of the sea cap. Oh, Kagero's just been spotted. That doesn't look like good news for the Enterprise. We could be in trouble here. Is the North Carolina just drifting, or is someone in control of it? Right, it's shots away, so there is someone at home, possibly stuck in binocular view, I'm guessing. Right, that looks like a permafire on the North Carolina, and Harlem's trying to start another one. Here come those pesky parachute bombs. Damn, we just have a points lead now, and it's all down to Enterprise, but it doesn't look good with the Kagero after him there. Judging from the comments in the chat, though, it looks like Kagero's not the most accurate in launching torps. So here we can see Harlem on the way to help Kagero in trying to take Enterprise down. We're in shaky ground now. There's less than a minute to go now though, so can Enterprise survive and carry us over the line? Okay. Let's go and take a close-up view from on board the Enterprise. "24 seconds to go, and here come the Kagatorps, and we're just about 40 points, 30 points in front. And Enterprise has evaded the torps. That's got to be a +1 for Enterprise, just for carrying us over the line there. Look, 5 seconds to go. Now that was a hard-fought victory. Let's take a look at the final scores. 119,000 damage, 12 defended, 1 cap, Confederate and Kraken. Okay, we managed top score with 2,000 experience points. Kudos to Enterprise and the enemy Harlem. And a quick look at the detailed damage score. Well, I thank you for viewing today and hope to see you again soon.